quickie question for you. Where were you at when 9/11 attacked? Where were you at when 9/11 happened? Where were you at? Go ahead, Rose.
I was at home, and my children, who are young adults, were at home with me, and we were watching television, and we were in a state of shock. And I still remember President Bush speaking on national television, and seeing the people running from the toxic fumes. And it's my opinion, and watching the witnesses say they heard bombs go off, they heard explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Many of those witnesses are no longer with us for some reason. And so it was such a shocking moment in everybody's life that I don't think anybody will forget where they were at on 9/11. And so, and then again, we have to look at September 11th, 2012, Benghazi.
Yeah.
There was a reason for Americans to be concerned every September 11th. America, not just the people who were genocided, mass murdered, innocent people, innocent Americans, our fellow Americans. We are a family, America. If you're a U.S. natural-born citizen, we're a family. We are innate to this land and this soil. We love our country. So when we look at that, we have to also look at the abandoned Americans at Benghazi. And so every September 11th, we are terrorized again, just emotionally, and we are also wondering, is this government going to abandon us? Because the president stated, America will never be at war with Islam.
Also, Warren Churchill, remember Ward Churchill, the professor from Colorado, he said these guys were, he called them, we are the people who got murdered were the infidel Nazis. They're calling he's calling the American fire department, police department, a bunch of Nazis. I can't believe this. Warren Churchill, and this guy has no respect at all for this country. He has no respect for freedom. He has no respect for American flag. What the heck are these people doing here? We got a lot of people just like this, like Warren Churchill in America. What are they doing here? If they don't belong here, if they don't like this country, go to Russia. Go ahead, Rose.
Well, we have been totally brainwashed with this tolerance and political correctness.
Yeah, I know. It's dangerous.
Brainwashing and political correctness, gun control, and tolerance are all Nazi laws.
Right.
They are not American. They're un-American. They don't belong on U.S. soil. And we don't, because what they do is they deny us right to freedom, liberty, and rights. And anyone who is signing in the Senate, signing amendments to the U.S. Constitution, which they just recently did about a week ago, limiting freedom of speech,
right,
are traitors because they are signing unconstitutional amendments to the Constitution.
Right.
Because everything they swore to do was to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution.
Not anymore.
They are writing unconstitutional amendments to the Constitution to usurp your freedom of speech, freedom of media, freedom of protest, freedom of rallies, freedom of marching, freedom of speaking out, and that is not only un-American, it is unconstitutional.
And they're also targeting you too as well. Don't forget.
All those people need to resign.
And don't forget, they're targeting you too. Remember the IRS? You got the IRS, you got the NSA, and then you got also with the the we call it the agency at the airport. TSA got them too. So the TSA, the NSA, ATF, and the IRS all attacking the conservative Tea Party movement. If you support Israel, you're getting attacked too. Remember, Megyn Kelly talked about this too last week. If you're conservative and you support Israel, and you are, say, if you're an NRA member, if you're a Tea Party member, if you support Ben Carson, or support any Ted Cruz or Rand Paul or any of the Tea Party candidates, you are being attacked. You are getting attacked. You're being blocked on social media, and you're also being spammed by social media too as well. And yes, they're still and then they're still doing these wiretappings as well as your emails too as well. They're tracking you too there. So they're not doing it to liberal progressives, but oh boy, are they doing it to us. You talk about a double standard there. Go ahead, Rose.
Well, there is a double standard because they are writing unconstitutional laws and replacing them with foreign laws.
Right.
Because communism and the other foreign ideologies all deny freedom, and they deny liberties and rights, and they enslave people. And so then they have a two-tier justice system. Their governments become the god and become the parent, and the masses become enslaved. And this is not anything new. It's throughout history.
Right.
And we are witnessing people who have infiltrated into our country and who have been allowed to access our schools, our universities, our churches, and our White House and our other federal agencies. And we have 80 card-carrying socialists in Congress who failed to disclose that they were card-carrying socialists before they were elected. So we have a lot of dishonest people in public office.
Yeah, we sure do.
They who are standing up, swearing an oath in an allegiance to the USA, but they are secretly have their allegiance elsewhere to foreign ideologies, to communist ideologies, because their actions speak louder than their words.
Right. And also, don't forget, too, they're doing the executive orders, too, as well. They're unconstitutional, too. Is that correct, Rose? Is that right? Is that what they're doing?
Well, the NDAA law, the Patriot Act, and providing a shadow government like DHS, if they call out a pandemic or they call out civil unrest, a black-white tension, if they can create that and create a big enough civil unrest, when they call out martial law, DHS becomes the shadow government from my investigations, from my opinion of my investigations. And that means that they can take you away.
Right. Another